You alright guys, Clinicality here, back today with another FIFA 16 Ultimate Team player review. And this time we are reviewing the man of the match, Florian Thauvin from Marseille, which he earned himself after scoring the winner to beat Sochaux 1-0 and advance to the Coupe De France final to play PSG. On screen you can see the team that we built him into, and I must say the team was superb. I had so much fun using it and I would definitely recommend it to you guys. Player instructions we left as standard. Didn't see any need to change because he played well with these instructions right from the get-go, and so there was absolutely no need to change any of them. Now we played 6 games and we actually managed to score 8 goals and get 5 assists. I know it says 7 goals and 4 assists. However, in game number 6, I did actually score a goal and get an assist, and then the EA servers decided to kick me out, and not only did the stats not count towards his card, I also didn't get the win. So yeah, a total of 13 in 6 is what it should have been, and that is really good. More than 2 a game. Definitely a nice return for a player, especially for one who only cost 40,000 coins. And he's dropped a little bit since I made this video. He's actually about 35k on both consoles, and for me that is a pretty good bargain. For a player with that kind of return, definitely worth picking up. Now onto his base stats, he has 82 pace, 83 dribbling, 76 shooting, 35 defending, 78 passing and 65 physical. He doesn't have the best in-game stats, but a couple of them do stand out. That 85 acceleration and 84 agility are pretty decent. Skill attributes, pretty much the same story. Not a lot to talk about, but 86 dribbling is pretty damn good. And 81 shot power isn't too bad. He is 5'10", he can play right mid, cam or right wing. Left-footed, high medium work rates, 3-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. And he doesn't have any specialities or traits. Jumping into the clips now, and by default Thauvin is a right midfielder. We obviously played him at right wing, and I must say he was absolutely brilliant there. He is however a very persistent player, and once he loses the ball he will go chasing it, and so at right mid I definitely think he could put in a really good shift for you. But for me I wanted to get him involved, and so I moved him up to right wing, and as I said, he really was good. Being on that right wing, he can cut in onto his favoured left foot, which I did time and time again, and cause absolute mayhem. I mean, you can see on screen now some of the goals that I scored from cutting in onto his favoured foot were just incredible. His finishing was really nice, particularly his finesse shots. They were absolutely superb. This guy's finesse shots, whether inside or outside the box, are brilliant. And the rest of his shooting isn't too bad either, but his finesse shots are just so overpowered. They are brilliant. Now his passing and crossing was nothing special. It wasn't awful, but it definitely weren't brilliant. And the fact that he only has 3-star weak foot playing on the right wing means when you're trying to cross, he is crossing with that weak foot. And so a lot of the time, the crosses didn't find their mark. So if you are looking to play a crossing style of play, this guy probably isn't for you. However, if you do like to use your wingers to cut inside and have a go, then Thauvin will be brilliant for you. One of the main standouts on his card, however, has to be his dribbling. 86 dribbling and he has 84 agility. The two combined make him a real menace out on that wing, and you combine that with the fact that he has 4-star skill moves and he can certainly skill up a few players on that wing, and it makes the job of cutting inside onto his favoured foot so much easier. And as well as that, he has really good acceleration, so he can just get that little burst of speed and get into those areas and make chances happen. His sprint speed, however, isn't the best, and if it does come down to a full-on sprint, then he does lose out a lot of the time to fullbacks. And it says he only has 66 strength, however, his strength really wasn't that bad. And yes, he will get pushed off the ball by centre-backs, but most of the time he can hold his own with the fullbacks. And so overall, he was a really good winger to use. Now, over the 6 games that we played, he picked up an average match rating of 8.6, which is a really solid rating. Under pros, we've got his finesse shots, probably the best part about his card in my opinion. We also have his dribbling and his 4-star skill moves. Combine that with his acceleration, and he is a real pain to deal with out on that wing. And lastly, persistence, because this guy does not give up. If he loses the ball, he is back there, pressing the defenders, getting the ball back as high up the pitch as he can, and trying to get us back on the attack. Under cons, we've got his 3-star weak foot. Most of the time it's not too bad and I wouldn't use it as a con. However, for a winger who's meant to be crossing the ball, with that 3-star weak foot, it definitely did put a bit of a dampener on his card. Sprint speed, again, at full speed he did get caught up quite a lot. And lastly, I've put can be quiet. The reason being, he did pop up every game with at least a goal or an assist. However, for most of the game he was quiet, and then he had periods where he'd just score 2-3 goals within the space of about 15 minutes. So yeah, most of the game he can be quite quiet. However, he does step up when you need him. Overall, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. Definitely a fun card to use. Obviously, the man of the match cards look brilliant as well. And for only 35k, if you got the coins, I'd definitely recommend you go and give him a go, because I'd definitely say he is worth that. And as always, if you guys do decide to go and pick him up, let me know down in the comments section how you got on with him. It's always nice to see. Other than that though, if you guys did enjoy this video or found it helpful, then a like would be much appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more. I have brand new FIFA content coming out every single week, so stay tuned on my channel for that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.